This week on Reality Check, we bring more exciting and scintillating gist for your pleasure. The hottest gist from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills Season 14, plus some Jara from Chidi and Renee of 90 Day Fiancé. All the twists and turns when we come back. First, let's welcome our commentators. Joining us as special guest is Comfort Booth from the Real Housewives of Abuja.
Welcome to Reality Check on TVC. Thank you so much for tuning in to catch what usually happens in the world of reality, all around the world. Reality TV dramas, suspense, the intrigues, every crazy thing happening. We get to give you all the tea right here on the show. My name is Debbie, aka Dev's Extra, and I never do this alone. I have my usual amazing, beautiful array of co-hosts, and together we get to dissect everything you see on the big screen and the small screen. Yep. Let's start from my extreme left. It's the gorgeous Sarah. How are you doing?
Hi, everyone. I'm awesome,
yeah,
Debbie. How are you doing?
Personality podcaster. How's life, going on as a media girly?
I mean, it would have been great, but Nigeria is happening, so...
But we shall rise.
Shall we?
We rise.
Okay, we declare and we
just
proclaim.
The same way, Gary.
have risen.
We have?
Once you put water inside Gary, always rise.
Okay, we confess and we proclaim we shall rise.
Anyway, it's good to have you back on set.
Thank you, Debbie.
And we have the king of the Maxwell's party, on-air personality, actor, King Dion. How are you doing?
I'm very fine. You didn't say everything, but no.
Don't worry, we keep the rest for it.
There are too many things to be
said
now.
Everything at once.
I like your shirt, by the way.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's giving.
Cost me money.
It's giving.
We can see. It's giving what?
Louis Vuitton.
I mean, high fashion.
Well, it's good to have you on set.
Thank you.
And of course, if you're a big fan of reality TV, my guest is not an exactly strange face to you. And if you're a big fan of the Real Housewives franchise, I'm sure you must have heard of Real Housewives of Abuja. One of the housemates is here. Let's welcome Comfort Booth. How are you doing? She's a lawyer and she's also a budding filmmaker. The last time you were here, it was just a lawyer bit, reality TV star. Now we're adding filmmaker to the list. How nice is that?
Very. It's different.
Wow, it's different.
How long have you been wanting to do that?
Yeah.
How long have you been wanting to go into filmmaking?
Never.
So how did that happen?
It's just the trajectory of your life, I guess. I think if you live your life with openness, a lot of things will come to you, if you know what I mean. So it was, I can't remember if I had mentioned it here at that time that I was trying to publish my book. That finally I had gotten, I was trying to do that. So I got this short story, or this film that I made was from the collection. Yes, right. So I don't know how exactly, I like that. I really don't know how that happened, how this mental shift happened, but I will also give credit to AFRIF. I attended AFRIF, I enjoyed it, 2023. I enjoyed it, the synergy, the inspiration and all, and I said, okay, you know what, next year, I'm going to do a short film, I'm going to submit it, and I'm going to screen. That's exactly what happened.
So it's the way she just said it casually. Yeah. You know she's a proper Real Housewife, because that's money, that's prayer and fasting. Making a movie is prayer and fasting. And she said, we just made the movie.
Do you know? It's way beyond that.
Thank you.
The kind of person that will just think it and do it.
Do you know how many things I'm thinking that I cannot do?
That you have not done.
If I see money, I will do.
Sorry.
But it looks like there's a subtle evolution going on with Comfort, because the Comfort that we knew back then, I mean, she was chill on the show, but you could see that there was some fire inside, and you represented that with how you looked, with the hair. So what's happening right now to Comfort?
Menopause.
As
simple as that.
For real.
It's as simple as that.
That's why she's Real Housewives.
I mean, that is so real. Can we talk about that for a second?
Yes,
Being the only man on set. He's like,
can we talk about that for a second?
Yes, we can.
Please, what are the changes that we should look forward to? Because I mean,
when you say we,
I mean, not him, but we.
No.
What are the changes that we should look forward to that shouldn't shock us, that we should just expect that would come with that?
I'm really glad that you've asked this, and people are very sensitive with no anything in mind. You're young, so you're not there yet.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. So I'm glad that you asked. So next year, February 13th to be precise, I'm actually going to have a one-day dialogue in Abuja on menopause because I just realized it's a topic that nobody's talking about. And I just woke up and I found myself in it. So what are the things? Number one, forgetfulness. I don't know how to explain this thing of forgetfulness. You'll be talking and I'm telling you, your mind will literally switch off. I know how many times it happened to me. And I'll be struggling. I'm probably in an interview or on the red carpet and I'm like, oh, shit. What? Yes, you know, and then you're struggling and, you know, and all that. So I guess, so that was the first thing that I noticed. And you know what? This is all because some bloody eggs want to go away and never come back. And your home
Being a woman is so crazy. Because why?
And that is why I'm saying we should bring it to the, you know, to the fore. Just quickly to wrap this up. When we were younger, if you had any conversation about sex, it was more get ready for your husband, make sure you smell nice, clean, arrange the room and all. So you're taught everything about sex. Not everything, you know what I mean? They just tell you go and make sure that they're that. But nobody, and childbearing, but nobody mentioned that look, at a certain point in your life, your body is going to betray you. Everything is going to go south and it's going to be for at least 10 years. So you know it's over a period. It's not just one, it's over a period of 10 years to when you actually are now fully menopausal. Nobody tells females that. And that's why I'm happy you were open to it because imagine you as a woman, you don't even know.
I don't know.
You know, they're already come clueless.
Exactly.
So clueless upon clueless. And then he has to wake up one morning to this woman who was the sweetest thing and then she's become this monster. He doesn't understand. She doesn't want him again. And that thing is real. The man that you wanted the night before, you can't stand him. You don't want him to touch you. Don't want him to see. No, seriously. Seriously. But education, knowledge will help. If women, older women like me would mentor younger females and say, look, it's not all about sweet opening your leg and all. It's one day it will betray you won't want to do. But if you begin to know that you should change certain lifestyle, you make certain lifestyle changes, exercise, take certain vegetables, fruits and all, it will help with the symptoms. So yes, it will really prepare you. I mean, you won't escape everything. You won't escape everything. Take your vitamins and all that. You won't
be a shock.
Yes, like, I mean, like
to help ease you into
like now hitting now is folic acid I use. So I don't have the hot flushes.
Okay.
Yeah, I use folic acid. Just I'm saying, just simple things here and there.
To think I was looking forward to this menopause life.
You were
looking forward
yes,
to
so I will not see period again. Are you not tired?
You know what? I need all of you here to clap for me now.
Okay, bye.
I'm now a man with advantage.
Yes.
I know.
That's the thing. Once again, a Nigerian man is celebrating the barest minimum.
No, but I don't agree with that. It's not the barest minimum. You don't know. Even the females don't know. We were not taught. We were not taught.
Very true.
True. I think as well we are hard on the men without also being self-aware.
We're hard on which men?
The reason I said so, hold on. The reason I said so is, for instance, that we expect them to know by reading, without even us having those conversations.
But you know, sometimes they're not even open to conversations. Let's be honest.
And some of us are not even open to even initiating any conversation. Like some women have this, they form this. If you don't know, then you don't know.
True.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying?
There's that.
So it kind of doesn't make some men encourage.
There's this, however, there's also the cases of men
no,
you want to talk and they're like, I don't want to hear anything.
Wait, before we go there, you know, naturally, some men, their own is, I don't start, make I give him space.
Very true.
Yeah,
which there will be more of that. Oh, another one is UTI, urinary tract infection. Cranberry. Just be taking your
Yeah.
Oh wow, this is definitely
don't say we're not there for you.
Dose of reality. I mean, dose of reality.
Please, guys, watch reality check more. You'll be informed like me.
Get a reality check. Okay, so let's enter Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Of course, you know it's in California, and Cali life is wild.
I mean, that's
so
number one.
Expect this season to be wild. I think season 14 or what season are they in? So they're going to be focusing on, obviously, their different lives of these beautiful women. But one in particular that everybody, at least that I know, I'm particularly interested in, is Kyle Richards. If you know Paris Hilton, that's her aunt. So Paris Hilton's mom will be a guest on the show.
So Hollywood royalty, basically.
Yeah, basically. So Kyle Richards has been going through a lot with her marriage. The husband, I think, went on this Dancing with the Stars kind of thing. So I got close with his co-star, and she was now having, issues with that. And there was also her saying her sexuality is evolving. There was a female friend of hers that she's beginning to, kind of lean towards. So we'll get to see how that's going to play out in this season, because we've been seeing paparazzi, gossip blogs carrying a lot of things, but on the show, obviously, we get to see firsthand how the things are all playing out. Aside the other drama that the housewives usually have with each other, but that is a center stage here, which goes back to the question of why is it that almost every season there's a breakup of marriage or something going towards that line? Why? Is it because of the reality TV drama that they're on? They have to create some sort of drama? Or is it that there is something genuinely wrong with the marriage even without the show?
Is it not because people are watching on TV? Do you know how many marriages are breaking up every day? Maybe because people you're in a time capsule and you're watching, and unfortunately it happens to be them. But I think generally the world over, people are tired of marriage.
So you don't think being on a show like this will add pressure or even make it worse?
So I don't think it's that the show adds pressure, rather than the show shows up what is the problem in the marriage.
Oh, okay.
The other ones stay together now. The other ones stay together. So I don't think the show does have its pressure and all that, but you just said they're running what, like 14 that's 14 years. So
Things will happen.
But nobody was really expecting the marriage to break up like that. That was why everybody was shocked. Like, is it the latest, with
Bad.
the reality TV situation? And also bringing to the reality TV drama, there's this thing about, being cast as a housewife. Some ladies are beginning to think, if I go on this show, that's the end of my marriage. What would you say to that? Being somebody that was on a show like that.
if that's going to be the end of your marriage, I honestly think it's the foundation of your marriage. And the foundation would also go into you having this conversation, this honest, frank conversation. Our lives are going to be out there. Elements of my personality that I didn't even know existed will probably be put to the test and x-rayed. Do you think this is something that me and you should do? If we decide that we're going to do it, we know that there's a 50% chance or a 30% chance. Can we do this? So I think for me, it goes to the foundation of the relationships. And, without sounding rude, how strong are some of these foundations, and what really was the marriage built on? I think that is it. But I honestly, I don't see the problem, in the sense that breaking up here doesn't necessarily mean it's the end. We always think that because two people, you fight now, and there are people that you fought with and you still came back together. I know that a marriage relationship is different, but I think if we explored separation as a healing tool, as a discovery tool for both parties, we looked at it more positively, rather than because we are separated, then it's over, it's bad. And no. If we looked at it, okay, you know what? It's not working right now. I'm not happy, you're not happy, things are going on and all that. Let's take a break.
So basically, divorce isn't such a bad thing, necessarily.
So I'm starting even with separation. The problem, I think, is that when people just get angry and whatever, they just leapfrog the separation and go straight into the divorce. But if we said, let's be deliberate. Even in law, you have it now, legal separation. There's actually a process for legal separation. And then it's within that period you can decide whether or not you want to come back or get divorced. And that's even why divorce is not, it's a bit difficult. You have to not have even slept with each other for 2 years. 2 years. First, then you can come and say, okay, true. Then the judge will say, So and then if we go even to the subject of divorce, yes, I know we're in a religious society that says divorce is bad, fine, the Bible says it's and all, but I said it in the beginning, the issue of foundation. If I want to marry the wrong person, why in God's name will I be? Why should I? That's the word. Why will I be condemned to whatever? And even the Bible just says, well, if they remarry you, then there's problem. So you can be doing or something quietly. Now.
That one too is not good now. The Bible too has said don't do until you marry.
But you can have periods. Now you have periods of you are quiet, then you fall, then you say.
On 90 Day Fiancé this week, Chidi breaks up with Renee after she accuses him of using her for a visa. Let's find out the reasons behind that with our commentators' opinions.
And let's move on to 90 Days Fiancé Before the 90 Days. It's a show that talks about finding love from different parts of the world, and they follow their journey as that is happening. So in this particular clip, we're seeing Chidi, who is in Nigeria, find a connection. I don't want to use the word love just yet. Find a connection with Rain. Or should I say Renee? Yes, Renee. It's spelled Rain, but Renee. So they meet for the first time. I think she was in Africa, I think, while they were even connecting.
Okay.
So they met on social media. So for the first time they're seeing each other physically, at least one person is seeing the other physically, while the other person is feeling the other person physically, because Chidi is visually impaired. So that's also part of the big part of the relationship. Anyway, they're meeting for the first time. They're hugging, feeling each other out.
The L word, because why are you telling her you love her?
So this is that's how it feels now.
Why are you telling her you love her?
this is Nigeria. They're meeting at the airport. She came over, and that's where the whole thing starts to go down. Because Chidi is not coming alone, or like when you go abroad where you are meeting a person, you're just meeting the person. But in Nigeria or Africa, when you're meeting the person, you're meeting the family.
Of course.
You get. So there's a lot of complexities here because instantly she has issues with Chidi's sister.
Yes.
Yeah. So there's a brother-in-law there at the airport. So she has issues with Chidi's sister, which can be rational at times because she's saying she had a dream.
Who had a dream?
The girl, Renee. That's
Spaniard.
She had a premonition, rather.
Okay.
That the person, her partner's sister, was bad for her or was bad for the relationship, something of that nature. I can't really get the exact premonition, and she was, projecting that on
The sister.
And the sister, I don't know, maybe also cultural differences. These people, they are not coming to come and call you ma or auntie. That one alone is a cultural shock. So all those things happening, and meanwhile, Chidi is, in the middle of it all.
I don't know why people have to deal with this kind of relationship problem when it has never entered marriage. Like, you can see how stressed out Chidi is. So why is he still going on with this? When did everybody go their way now?
Think about the investment he has already made.
What?
Do you think like this has probably happened for him at this level before? You have to consider that. What if he hasn't poured in as much to anyone this way?
But then you've poured in, okay, no problem. Let's say that you leapt before you looked, right? And now the person is messing up in this very heavy way that is taking such a huge toll on you. Please, what do you do? Why not go your way?
I'm a bit cynical about this.
Until you can't try anymore.
I'm a bit cynical about it because there's a part that Renee is playing in trying to help him with his medical condition. She's introducing him to a doctor, trying to see if he can actually reverse the condition. Like, she's invested in that. So there's a little bit of positivity in that regard of, this person is here to support me. I feel that Chidi is leaning on.
Okay, so he's holding
that
on
would
to that.
not help him realize that whether this relationship is good for him in its entirety. Do you understand? Like, there's a part that he's still seeing as, let me hold on to this part. Excuse me. Maybe this would help me, gain a better connection with her. But she is a handful, and I don't know.
Of course, because she feels like she's helping him.
And also, Chidi is being, I don't want to use the word soft. Because he's not putting his foot down.
Exactly.
So this is another Angela
He doesn't want to let go of his opportunity.
Exactly.
It's another Michael.
So
exactly. Doesn't want to let go of an opportunity.
It's all about the passport.
All right, let's return to Comfort and her short film, The Hotel Room.
THR in the building.
Yes. How did that come about?
Attended Afrif, said, this looks like an adventure to embark on. turn one of my short stories into a film.
So so this is your story, your personal story.
No.
Okay.
This is
One of the stories in the collection.
the
Okay,
collection.
so it's
Thank you.
fiction.
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay.
Now
But there
for
was
you.
there was there was a very, very strong decision to cast someone that looks like you. So allow me to assume a lot of things. You cast
Okay, I see what you
Tope
mean.
Oloniyo, who
Yeah.
looked so much like you, and I'm wondering, is there an intention here?
Was it just the look? I think it was even her character, and the character of the lead actress had to be what it was. I don't want to reveal what it is. Now, had to be what it is. So I don't know. I don't know. I just
you don't want to
liked
tell
her.
us.
I liked her. I saw her in Beyond the Veil. I liked the way she looked, and that's it. And
So
she was
there were no
perfect.
auditions. You just reached out to her.
Yeah,
and reached out
that
to
was
Ibrahim
it.
Suleiman.
That
And
was it.
Was it the
Okay.
same for Ibrahim Suleiman?
Yes, same thing.
You wanted both of them to be on the movie.
I mean, of course, you'd have your first 1, 2, 3, and God just said these are the two that are going to do it. So
Okay.
simple as that, yeah.
So can you give us like an overview
Of the film.
yeah, I know it's a short film, but can you like
TVC, you
in one
should buy
line?
it now so that people can watch it.
But first, let's know what it's about, so we
Eh, so
consider.
then you-
For
okay.
your consideration.
Okay.
I really adore the casting.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. It was very
Yeah.
intentional, quite frankly. It
Yeah,
was
and I like the
intentional.
setting.
It was very
Yeah.
intentional.
So tell us about it.
So this is a story of a woman who got married 20 years ago, going back to the hotel and the hotel room where she spent her honeymoon night. And then from there, story unfolds.
Hey, now real deep.
Writers, the things that go through people's
I
minds.
know,
'Cause how would you even think of that?
I know.
Cycle.
So feature film
Full
coming
cycle
soon.
would be her
Yes.
being on one of the like
Acting.
being taking
Oh,
a role.
okay.
Explore that.
In fact, I don't know, a lot of people ask me that. They just ask, "So, are you acting?" It just occurred to me, never occurred to me to be the
You should.
never.
You
It
should
never
try
did.
it.
You
I
should.
never did. Oh,
You
well,
should.
maybe
You
that's
guys
the
continue,
Right.
but you now hear Comfort Studios.
You
But I
should.
have
You
for
should.
both media production now, so I'm trying to work on
You
it.
should.
Yes.
You should. So this movie, is it out yet or?
So
what's
no,
the-
it's just a short, and as I said, you just throw yourself. You don't even know how about. That's why I'm now lobbying people here now. That,
Okay.
So it's up for
Hold
for
our
sale,
producer on
please.
the
Yeah.
neck.
Hold
Hold our producer.
so that
she
people
will-
can
she'll-
see
she'll do
it.
the
It's,
right
it's
thing.
a beautiful story. It's just 15 minutes.
So platform owners that are open to collaborating
yes,
can.
yes,
Nice,
exactly. Thank you
nice.
very
I
much.
love
Say
it.
it, put it in media again. Yes.
Platform owners
Yes.
online, on air.
Uh-huh.
You guys, Comfort Boost
Uh-huh.
is throwing this for your consideration.
Okay,
Basically.
I can put this on my page on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yes, you actually can.
Don't worry. That's
I
free
didn't-
of charge. This one is free of charge. The one. Okay.
One to one.
Just,
Wow, it has been such an amazing
Yeah, it
time on the
has
show.
been.
Thank you so much for being a part of it. I mean, Comfort, you're usually
you.
amazing, but today you give us more.
I appreciate
So
it.
maybe next time we'll see more of
There's always
Comfort.
more.
I
Yeah.
appreciate it. Thank you so much.
And wish you all the best from this to the bigger stage,
Yeah,
maybe the
I mean,
Oscars.
I mean,
Don't
I
say
said-
it
I
with your
said
full
amen.
chest. That's it.
Yummy with
We're
the
claiming
silence.
our blessings while we can.
All
All right, as we wrap up the show, we want to give a shout out to our sponsors. Thank you so much for being a part of this. Aria Foods, we appreciate you. We love you. Thank you so much for the food you give us. Blinks and Blanks, thank you so much for the gifts you always bring to us as well. And if you're looking for how to get your souvenir, Christmas time is coming, end of the year, all those kind of things, gifts to give your customers, your colleagues, your friends, family, just reach out to Blinks and Blanks. They have got you covered. And also shout out to the legend himself, Yummy Legend, for the legendary chops that we have on the table right now. Keeping the table warm. You
He's
know?
keeping the table yummy.
It's
It's only ours. That's
No, I'm
left.
going to demolish this. I don't want to mess up my makeup. That's why
Same.
you see it
Yeah.
here.
Same.
I was
All right.
ahead of time.
Let's find out who our fan of the week is.
So, every single week we celebrate that one person who makes sure to like, subscribe, and comment on every single one of our platforms. Now, you should do the same if you want us to celebrate you here. Oh. For this week, though, our fan of the week is Ademola Bashon.
Aww, Ademola Basharu. I feel like I could call you Bash bash the guy.
Mola Bash. Mola Bash, congratulations. For whoever's going to be the person that will celebrate next week, please don't forget it's Reality Check on TVC. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all of them, you can find us.
Yeah, and don't forget it's hashtag Reality Check on TVC. And that is it for the show today. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being a part of this comfort. Hope to see you again with something bigger and, better.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. So if you enjoyed this show, I'm sure you definitely did. Make sure you tune in again, same time, same station, right here. We'll give you what is going on in the world of reality TV. Once again, thank you for watching. Bye.